Hi, you're welcome to another godly counsel from Adedeji Adewunmi Ministries, and my name is Adedeji Adewunmi. So, if today is actually your first time of watching any of our video, this is godly counsel, where we preach the undiluted word of God, where we actually teach people what the word of God really means, not trying to make it suit us the way we want it to be to us, but trying to preach what God is trying saying per time. So today we're going to be talking about when you say I love you. It's a very interesting topic when you say I love you. So what does it mean? So we'll be taking our scriptures from 1 Corinthians 13. We'll be reading precisely from verse, let's start from verse 3. Let's start from verse 3. So Paul was actually talking about love here. So I'm reading from New King James Version. So it was saying from verse 3, and though I bestowed all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to burn, but have not love, it profits me nothing. If I have not love, it profits me nothing. So in our marriage or relationship, or being a single, or you just meet somebody on the way and you're trying to tell the person, because the greatest need, or the greatest need every human being wants is love. The greatest need we want is love. And that's the commandment that God actually gave us. He said, love God with all your heart and with all your might. And he said, love your neighbor. So after you finish loving God, and you need to love your neighbor. So that's the reason why in the movie industries right now, the most movies that actually generated more revenue actually comes with love. Actually, if it doesn't come with love, it comes with rescue. So rescue somebody, and at the end of the day, they fall in love, and the part is sweet, you understand, and they happy ever live after. One of the this thing that has taken over a Saturday morning that everybody wants to see it is a royal wedding that's being watched by billions of people. So love, if the people that has billions of viewers that have viewed their videos on YouTube, top 10 of them are love songs. If you start checking them one by one, they are love songs. They are songs that comes with love, that promises us acceptance, that promises us life, that promises us rescue, that promises us that it will be there for us wherever we are. So that is one of the greatest things that the human need. But the problem is this: the very moment that God talked about love, that love your God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your strength, and now he said that love your neighbor, when he said that's the two major commandments, when Jesus summarized all the commandments into just two, the enemy was at work. The enemy has been working from that moment on, trying to make sure that that same love is being changed and diluted and being thinking another way. Is making sure that whatever we are seeing or whatever we want in love, it can give it to us. The world can give it, and we all understand that the enemy doesn't have capacity to love. It's just hatred. So the enemy I'm talking of the devil. So he has been working behind the scene to make sure that he's giving us the fake love. I will use the word fake love, or he's giving us the feeling, because that's the word I wanted to use. The feelings. It make us feel something, and it make us start believing that we love that thing. You have a feeling for somebody, the next thing you think you love it. You have a feeling for somebody, the next thing you end up in bed and get married. You have a feeling for something and you get married to it. I'm not just talking about human beings. I'm talking about you having feelings for dog and you get married to dog. You have a feeling for a house, you get married to a house. You have a feeling for a statue, an idol, a doll baby, and you said you want to get married to a doll baby. You know, a lot of things is happening. You just have feelings. It has actually changed our feelings, or change the name feelings into love, which is a problem we're having today. Right now, everybody's feeling one or two things and they are calling it love. Don't you know that feelings are emotions that were expressed in a certain way or a certain event? The same thing, love is not just a feeling. Love is a commandment, is a role played by somebody to someone, that I love you, and you begin to mention the qualities Apostle Paul said about love. Now, if love is a feeling, then that means jealousy, anger, hatred too are love. Because they are feelings. Because the moment you said I love you, anger too is a feeling that comes to you and try to change the way. Maybe something happened, an event happened, or if something you feel towards somebody, towards something, then it comes. They have feelings too. But the problem is we are trying to take feelings, love, and replace it with feelings and call it love. And yet everybody is buying into it. But this is what God actually talked about love. When you tell that lady, I love you, or you tell the guy, I love you, or you tell your husband, I love you, you tell your children, I love you, or you tell your father or mother or parents that I love you, or you tell your pastor, you tell your friends that or colleagues that I love you, what are you truly saying? These are the things you're talking about. When you say I love you, you say I love you because I will suffer long with you. The first qualities of love is suffers long. No matter what it takes, no matter where you are, I'll be with you. That is why in richer and poorer is a statement that is being given in every wedding. I love you, I'll suffer long with you. It's if you say I love you, he said I will be kind to you. Because he said love is kind. He said I will be kind to you if I said I love you. And the truth is, everything we are looking for in love in the world is in the word. In the world is in the word. Is in the Bible. Is what God said about love. It's what Apostle Paul gave us about love. This is what we are looking for. We're looking for someone that will suffer long with us. That will suffer long, that will be there with us when we're going through times. We're looking for someone that will be kind to us. We're looking for somebody that will not envy. He said love does not envy. That will not envy when we are progressing. That will not envy when we are doing great things. That will support us. That will applaud us. That will be there for us. He said love does not parade itself. It doesn't boast. It doesn't boast. It doesn't parade in. It doesn't try to show off. We don't like when people come around us and show off to us. We want them to actually come to us and share what they have, not to show off. He said it doesn't puffed up. It's not puffed up. He doesn't try to like, I'm this, your husband or your wife, you stay in the same house, and the husband is actually showing you, I am greater than you. I understand I marry you, but you still not my taste. I just decide to manage you. That is not love. That is not love. That is just a feeling that got you guys into it. For you to make your marriage work, you need to start seeing love in 1 Corinthians. You can read from verse 3, but it started from verse 4. 1 Corinthians 13, verse 4. You will start seeing all this quality. And it continues. It said it doesn't behave rudely. It shows respect. That's why Ephesians is talking about wife, respect your husband. That's why he's saying that as a master in Timothy, he's saying that you should respect your servants or slaves. You respect people. When you say I love you, it means I respect you. When you say I love you, it means that you're saying I respect you no matter what. That won't behave rudely to you. He doesn't seek his own. Everybody wants people around that does not think about themselves alone, but thinks about you. Thinks about you. They are not selfish, but selfless. So when you say I love you, you're telling the person, I am selfless. I'm not selfish. I'm not thinking about my own. Another thing he's talking about here is that he doesn't think of evil. He's not thinking evil towards you. The reason why we can grow a lot of witchcraft here in Africa is because people are always thinking evil. And that's not what you want. You want someone that will love you, that is not thinking evil of you, but thinking good of you. Another thing is that he said he does not seek his own. He doesn't provoke. He don't just provoke that. You want people that truly understand us, that doesn't just get provoked by everything that goes around us. If so we want to do something, I don't really like that. If you want to do, but want to support us, that believe in us. So when you're saying I love you, saying that I won't get provoked by anything you do to me. I will try and endure. Because one of the things in love is endurance and patience. So I'll try and endure. He said, thinks no evil, does not rejoice in iniquity. The moment you're spending time to rejoice in equity, then you start losing love, you're gaining feelings. I will not go deep into that because of the time, but he doesn't rejoice in equity, but he rejoices in the truth. When you find yourself doing the truth, saying the truth, not lying to each other, then you are actually loving the person. When you say I love you, I will tell you the truth no matter what. And forget what the world is saying that lie to me, even though it's going to break my heart or something. No. Tell the person the truth, no matter what, because by the time you lie that it doesn't want to break the heart, before you know, by the time he or she gets to know the truth, it will eventually break the person's heart. Then he now said, does not, he said, bears all things, believes all things, hope in all things, and endures in all things. And lastly, one of the footsteps, he said, love never fails. The moment you're telling somebody that I love you, you are actually doing all these things. You're actually going through all these attributes. You're bearing with the person. You are hoping the person. You hope that things will work out for the person, not just for you. They said, I love you. I hope things will work out for you. I will endure all things with you. That's why I say I love you. So when you are telling that your colleague, you love your colleague, you're telling your colleague, I will endure with you, no matter what you throw at me, no matter what it is. Because love, it doesn't even talk about people that will love us in return. That's why Jesus went ahead and tell us that we should even love our enemy and pray for them. What a love. We should even love our enemies and pray for them. So when you're loving people, so in case you have not